Walk it up.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Boogie, your boy J.O. I know y'all ain't see us for a little hot minute. It was Mother's Day and all that. We had to do the family thing.
Right.
So
Be in tune though. We back. We gonna be back permanently. We're just getting things together, organized, and before we go live again and stuff like that. So we keep you in tune, definitely. Like I said, man, we just here. So just any feedback, comment below. Don't matter. Just whatever opinion counts, whatever topic you want to talk about, we bring up a topic. And we keep it going like that.
Today we got a topic for y'all though. Today me and J.O. we're gonna talk about our worst experiences being incarcerated.
Right.
When we was young. And hopefully y'all can hear some of this stuff and y'all can learn from this.
Absolutely.
It's not a game.
It's not a good place to be, man, especially, as a youth. You stay traumatized of a lot of things, especially when you're coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look at things. You become the person you are is what you go through, when you're growing up. Some people get past certain things they go through. Strong-minded people, some people, weak-minded people stay, traumatizes them and it haunts them. They find ways to deal with it, with the pain. Some go the drug route, some go the alcohol route, some go the abusive route. It all depends, man. Where your state of mind is at, basically. But like Boogie said, man, you're right, man. It's not a good thing, being incarcerated and fucking your record up when you're young. Experience will definitely fuck you up if you're if you're going to county, you're going up top. Depending on what state you in, and every state is different when it comes to county jails and state jails. I ain't gonna say jail is jail, but you got worse prisons and jails that ring bells. You know what I'm saying? So I've been incarcerated. I made mistakes in my past that I'm still dealing with today. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, once you commit that mistake, you're not going back. What I mean by that is record. You might have a felony.
Right.
You might have two felonies. And honestly, man, if you trying to be somebody in life, it's not gonna work out. Why? Because you can't get a government job, you can't get no federal jobs.
That's a fact.
We
went through all that shit.
Yeah, so I'm talking from experience. As far as getting expunged,
that's a process.
I'm gonna explain to people what expungement means. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's off your record. You know what I'm saying? If you do commit a crime or you do end up slipping,
the courts will see it.
Absolutely, you're gonna get hit the same way that we just did.
But it could get expunged as far as you want a government job or
stuff like you're right. That. You'll be heading to your own,
Maybe you could get your gun license again one day.
Yeah, I did my research on that, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a process. It's a process that
it basically allow you to become a citizen again. You ain't no longer a terrorist no more. Because once you become a felon, it's literally you're marked as a terrorist.
Right.
Literally.
So basically, you don't want to go through that. Why? Because like I said, instead of a short thing, it's a process. If the judge that sentences you still in the stand, that's the one I got to decide. Whatever, where you been at. I don't know if we got a new law now where I think automatically if you have more than 10 years when I commit a crime, it automatically not expunges, but they allow you to,
Well, now, because I remember when I first got my felony, in the beginning, when I first came home and I applied for jobs, they used to have on the application, have you ever been convicted of a crime in the last 7 years?
I used to lie sometimes, honestly. You know what I'm saying?
Now, if you do the applications, they don't ask that question no more than 7 years, a lot of jobs. So, yeah, it has changed.
Yeah, you're right about that.
It has changed. They don't put that.
I used to lie, honestly. I've been through all that, like I said.
You had to. We had to.
So people say, now you be honest. Honestly, man, I ain't trying to sound, fucked up. But it's a bunch of bullshit because you be honest, you ain't getting that job. It's why I've done it. So I know, the lying way works. To get in the door, what you would need and, when you got to make shit happen.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do to get by. I'm not saying that it's right. You know what I'm saying? But it's also wrong for you to get denied a job by you being truthful.
Right.
So if that's not working out for you, you're gonna go the other route, and then you see that works for you. Even if you convict, you are ex-con or whatever, or ex-convicted, But sometimes honestly don't play out right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been there, done that. So my whole point of the story is, it's not worth, committing certain crimes. You know what I'm saying? Getting a record. You're gonna pay for it. Maybe when you're young, but in the long run, when you're older, I'm pretty sure 150% you're gonna pay for it. Because the streets ain't gonna last forever. Remember, that's not a career. Whatever you're doing, mugging niggas, stick up kid, you a hustler, or whatever.
Nothing lasts forever.
End of the day, like I said, I've been to one of the worst jails in the U.S. county, especially with the Rikers Island. I'm gonna give you a little feedback,
backstory,
quick. I was 16. First time I went in, I was 16. Before that, I've been arrested, but I never been, because I was so young. I put the precinct handcuff, let out. Spofford had closed when I was coming up. Spofford was a big.
Mike Tyson been there.
Right.
Mike.
I didn't know.
All right, we back.
I'm sorry about that. So 12 to 15, 12 to 15 was the age bracket to be a Spofford. Remember a lot of youth stuck in crime. At the age of 12, I was already smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? So I was already breaking the law. So that's the age that shit starts. Basically, cutting class, playing hooky, all types of shit.
Hanging out with the wrong crowds.
Right. My whole point is, man, I was 16 when I first encountered. That's when you know what the bookings is.
Hold on, Jay.
Medical issues and all that.
So work with us.
Sorry about that and all that. But anyway, I'll say, I was 16. Now, I went to the bookings and all that. I honestly, my tears came out. I was 16. I was with the boys. I think I'm a big boy. Which I see in reality. I was it's levels. When you go to the bookings, like you go from the precinct, you get processed or whatever the case may be. And you go to the van, they line everybody up. Then you go to the bookings on the first floor. You get processed over there, fingerprint and blah blah blah. They research all over again, search. But now here it's 3 levels. So the third level is where you see the
in New York. You're talking about
in New York State. Third level you see the judge. Judge decide whether you got to remand it, whatever case you got going. I don't know whatever you got going on in your life. So as a 60-year-old. I was frightened, and I was in the streets. I was like 12, 13 years old. I just never hit, jail. You know what I'm saying? So, it felt like animals in cages, man. It felt like, I was in a cell like 49 dudes.
That's how you young.
And I'm young, and I'm talking about 49 dudes.
Kids is bigger than us.
I'm talking about 49 dudes, grown men, including you. Nowhere to sleep, waiting to see the judge. The process take. I don't know about any other state. As far as I know, Jersey, New York, processing it's 3 days. You come out one day, you're lucky. You know what I'm saying? But 3 days in max, you lasting there. Me, I never been that lucky. Came out in a day. I always lasted 2 days, maybe 3. As a 60-year-old, go through that, experience. Excuse me. Go through that experience. Like I said, I was scared. I was, emotional. I didn't know whatever. But I went through the process. I got remanded to the island or whatever. When I went to the island, it was like, it was a bunch of guys, fucking grown men, just playing with fucking blades and playing with each other, exercising, fucking sweating. You're pushing people around. You can see the tension in the air. You could tell. As soon as you walked in, you knew something was gonna happen. You was gonna get into something. It wasn't if you wanted to or not. It was coming to you. So. You had that program. You had that program in your mind. Now you hear these jail stories when you growing up or whatever. I'll tell you like this, man. It's a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through it to see what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? It's the way it is. Me going through that, boom. I went through that. Y'all did a little 10 days, whatever. Going through the process or whatever. I see a lot of gang-related dudes. Latin Kings, Nietas, and Trinitarios. Bloods, Crips. Everybody, phone checking niggas, and I didn't know nobody. Like I said, I heard your story, but I'm experiencing myself. Now, you go to the dorms, you start, looking around, you start seeing who back what side is what. Like they sleep in sections. You be like 50 bunks in the dorm. The only way you go to your own cell is you got like a highest classification or whatever. Like, like you a beast. Like you can't be with nobody. But in Rikers Island, you're gonna be in the dorms. You know what I'm saying? A dorm is basically a regular room, a 12 by 12 unit.
Rikers Island's on a boat, right?
No.
It's not on the boat.
No, it's not on the boat.
What's on the boat?
It's called like the boats in Manhattan.
Okay.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the boats in Manhattan. That's a whole different.
I've never been incarcerated.
And that's county too. For you that don't know, the boat in Manhattan is county. You know what I'm saying? But it's on a boat. It's crazy because it's no movement there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the island. People prefer being the island. As crazy as it sounds, because you got more movement. You go outside and you go eat outside the dorm. You got more privileges. You know what I'm saying? In the island. So like I was saying, so going through Rikers Island or whatever, at a young age, I didn't learn nothing. I came back out 10 days later, whatever. Started doing my thing all over again. Later on, I got locked up again. 19, 20 years old. But long story short.
Nah, this is the real time. That was the baby jail.
That was the
now you experiencing the adult jail now.
Now, I'm gonna long story short, I ain't even like thinking about none of that shit. I'm an older dude now. Got more experience, I look more grown. At that time, I don't know, for those that know, over here, you can go to Rikers Island from 16 and over, but at the age of 19, you go with the big boys. You know what I'm saying? So 16 and 19, you be separated
from the adults.
I mean, you be in the same jail, just separated from the adults.
Yeah, from the 20-year-olds and older.
Correct, right. So like I said, I went to Little T's at that time, and that was like a walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? The 10 days was actually, what I'm saying? Now I'm older. Now with the big boys. Now, I still Little T's when I was 16. You know what I'm saying? But now when I went in there now, I mean not now, but back then at that age. It was a whole different ball game, man. Like this was jail. Like this shit here, like I walked in that motherfucker, and by the intake, those know, with the island was intake. Intake is processing room where as soon as you go in, like I said, you got fingerprint all over again. Everything's fingerprints and it gets searched. It's crazy as it sounds. Boom. So now intake is where they separate everybody at. Who's going with what? They find out how many times you've been incarcerated in the past, where your classification is at. If you're gonna be in the low class or you're gonna be in the high class, meaning like you're gonna be in the minimum or you're gonna go to the max. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they determine that for you. Me, I got put right in between the middle. Because I was getting locked up. So I was a juvenile, so that shit it stays there. So I'm a risk for certain things to them because I've been in and out. Yeah. Boom. So as soon as I walked in there, I already knew I was in for it. I already knew off the bat, something's gonna pop off. It happened right there and then. I met some dudes that actually was from our neighborhood or whatever that shouted me out. I didn't even know they was in there. I guess Gabriel motherfuckers, seen it too. So, they left me alone. So when I went to the dorms or whatever, when I finally got assigned the dorm, and the dorm is once like I told you earlier, once again, it's a room. You know what I'm saying? It's a big 12 by 12 unit type of shit. 12 by 12 with 50 bunks. You know what I'm saying? 50 beds.
Some military shit.
Like your military school. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Got sleep with 50 motherfuckers.
Right. And this didn't walk in the park. I went in there. You gotta find your own mattress. You know what I'm saying? Out of 50 beds. Some niggas might take a mattress, some niggas might cover it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that's what I went through. I had my own mattress. I don't know about now. We took about 15 years ago. Shit always changes. I don't know how the process is now.
Probably worse.
It's probably worse. It's probably more
during the corona and all that. I don't know, man. I think shit got worse.
I think it's more strict. I think it's more organized now because they had time to,
I don't know about that because you can see videos right now.
I haven't seen no videos.
COs getting in trouble because they letting motherfuckers fight on Rikers Island and all that. Yeah, right. The inmates is paying these motherfuckers. So like I said, like I don't know if it seemed like it's probably even worse, bro.
I mean, like I said, it could be,
I wouldn't know from my experience.
I look at it, jail gonna be jail.
No, it's a bad experience.
It's when a jail got history of being a certain way, it's gonna be bad.
It's a bad experience. Nobody
want to go through. My whole point is, man, I went in there as an older dude, As soon as I went to the dorms, you know, once again, I started seeing who gang related, who, what corner, who's what. You know, certain times I use the phone. Certain rules and regulations.
All right. It'll get back on.
How they certain rules, right? All this thing back. So you know, you start seeing, you know, who gang related, not gang related, whatever. Like I said, if you're not gang related, you're gonna go through it. Why? Because your certain privileges don't apply to you. You know what I'm saying? Certain phone. I was at the nighttime. You got a call time. You know, you can't. Basically, they can tell you what to do. You know, you gotta give somebody a bed. They can take your bed. You know, like you might get sucked around. You know what I'm saying? So, if you got that life, whatever, then you do what you gotta do. If you feel like, you know, you can manage, you know, being like related and whatever, so you go. That's my whole point. You get more likely when you get related because, you know, niggas don't want to fuck with you, whatever. But when they know you're not get related, you know, you're gonna get picked on basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and ain't really nothing you can do about it. You can fight, yeah, you can thump or whatever, but you know, it's a matter of time before you get tired of that shit because, you know, anyway, my whole point is I went through all that. I went in there, went through a dorm, 50, our dorm was 50 in a dorm. People was there fighting their case, staying there, fighting their case. So they go to court, they get released, whatever, make bail. People got no bail. Basically, you know, when I went in there, I got, you know, I ain't gonna say picked on, but you know, I got it popping. It was some petty shit, you know. I wasn't gang related, none of that. I just, you know, one of those things where
you have to defend yourself.
You got to defend yourself, right? They gonna touch. I ain't gonna get into, you know, what gang did and none of that. Mm-hmm. You know, but you know, I got down and dirty, whatever. You know, then I got switched. 2 months in the bed, I got switched to another dorm. This was everything fucks up at because you get used to being in a certain place, a certain dorm, and then any little shit you get into, you get caught contraband. You know, contraband is you get caught with a lighter. You know what I'm saying? On papers.
With a knife.
Anything that's supposed to be in your possession. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, when you move and you get settled in one dorm, you get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You start knowing people. You start organizing yourself. You bed a certain way. You know, everything is at your reach. You know what I'm saying? And then you're comfortable. Now, when you gotta switch to another dorm, you don't know what's coming. You don't know what gang is there.
Start all over.
You gotta start start all over again. Right. Mm-hmm. You know, that's what happened. Everything was good because I was still fighting my case or whatever. I still haven't copped out. Now 2.5 months in, I get to the occasion. I get transferred to another dorm, 3 buildings, 3. It's one of the worst buildings in Rikers Island. Got transferred there. That's when I thought I was at. You know what I'm saying? Was OBCC? I thought OBCC was bad. Yo, 3 buildings was like, oh my god, this is like, yo, I was on a fucking, like I was on a Zoom, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like I'm fucking believable. But anyway, so you know, now you know I go in there, you know, I get transferred. I got to my family members, yo, send me packages or whatever, you know, or come for VI. Yo, listen, I'm at a 3 building or whatever. I go to the 3 building. It was like I had to start all over again. I go to a dorm. The dorm I go to was a blood dorm. And that King dorm. You know, mind you, OBCC, I walked in, whatever, everything was cool. I did what I had to do, you know, everything got under control. So now like I gotta start all over again with the same shit. So what happens is now when I walked in there, I seen a dude playing with a knife, I remember, with a little blade or whatever. And I ain't gonna say what he said or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But he said some whatever, some funny shit. So now I got sent back at it nigga from my bunk again, mind you. You know what I'm saying? Finally from my bunk, settled down, got my shit down or whatever. You know, kind of stressed the fuck out, you know, I'm back, but you know, I'm like, damn, this should be over with, brother. This ain't for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, I'm just seeing a bunch of animals locked the fuck in, you know, 50 niggas, man, 50 niggas in one fucking room. You know what I'm saying? But 50 more, you know, shit is limited. You know what I'm saying, nigga? And you feeling uncomfortable, you know, you ain't really used to that shit, your first bid. So, nigga, but the story short, my nigga, son, I went through that, nigga, got through the altercation with some dude, same night. That same day, I remember, it was a little Mexican dude. Nigga was, he used to eat peanut butter and shit from a job throughout the day. I don't know, some funny shit. You know, I never seen nobody eat peanut butter all day at the job, but he liked the peanut butter. You know, that was his twist. I remember, you know, I seen one of the homies or whatever come, Mind you, he's like 5'2", 5'1", the best he can do, but he's still a grown man. Mind you, nobody know what he in there for. You know, so dude come out of nowhere and basically just smack up his head, back down his head. Wow. You know, honestly, I was walking by. I was going to the bathroom or whatever. So I'm like, damn, you know, I had spoken to the dude, you know, recently, whatever. So you know, he was a cool dude. I knew he was in there for already. I don't know if dude knew, because if dude would have knew he was in there for already, I'm pretty sure he would have had done that. My nigga, so boom, I go to the day, you know, I go to the bathroom, nothing pops off, whatever, be cool. You know, I go to my little shit. I go to sleep, let my head, rest my head or whatever, night time. 2 in the morning, all I hear the turtles come in. Boom, lights on. Everybody, you know, there's a wall. You know, people that don't know what turtles is. Turtles is a bunch of dudes that come in there and you can't even look at the eyes, they'll fuck you up. Rikers Island. People look at the eye, know.
The CO, the correction officer.
It's correction officer, but it's like a whole different level of like this shit will fuck you up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no you can't shoot them, and there ain't none of that. Make the long story short, like I said, man, I still, you know, I woke up from a deep sleep, basically, you know, and what I seen, the Mexican dude being dragged out of there, I seen, you know, whatever, bloody sheets, the nigga have really, I guess, plotted on the nigga, and on some late night shit, the nigga gotta talk about the nigga, just poke the nigga, you know what I'm saying? And basically poke the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, took him out of there, whatever, took, you know, son out of there, whatever. That was the day that, matter of fact, we ain't go to sleep that night. You know what I'm saying?
So stabbed the dude up that smacked him.
Yeah, that stabbed the dude that smacked him while he was eating the peanut butter. You have to poke the dude. I mean, think about it. How you gonna hit a grown man and smack him in the head? You know what I'm saying? But besides that, man, you know, that day I learned, like, yo, you know, shit is real. You know,
don't sleep on anybody.
Don't sleep on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Yo, from 4'7" to 7'2". Doesn't matter. You a killer. You a savage. You a savage. You a killer, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. You know, my host parents through a biz, my nigga. You ever seen a grown man get fucked? You ever hear a grown man moan, nigga? You ever hear a grown man cry, nigga? You ever hear a grown man scream, nigga? You know what I'm saying? The most duty, a nigga you might even look up to, nigga. Be the fucking bitch in jail, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit, nigga. And take from experience, nigga. Don't bullshit. And niggas. In this show, niggas gonna know who the fuck I am, son. And niggas know, you know what I'm saying, that bitter with me, whatever. Bro, no, I ain't lying, nigga. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, I held mine down. Don't come back. Whatever. I hold my shit down, you know. And plus, I had niggas that I was with, that I was fucking with at the time, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? That became close with.
Okay.
You know, like I said, to bring it back, you know, it was niggas that I linked up with in there that, you know, I became close with, and, you know, I ain't gonna say trust niggas, but, you know, niggas under respect and niggas under, you know, the loyalty and all that shit, so I'm with it. You know, and seeing shit like that, you know, seeing niggas, you know,
shit, open up your eyes.
Losing their lives nigga, or getting interest for a coffee. It ain't worth it, my nigga. You know, you see your living conditions, how you go from living a certain way in the outside world, and
you get all that shit taken away,
and basically nigga going to jail and getting treated like you ain't shit, you ain't got shit, nigga. You can't.
You just a number. They don't even call you by your name,
nigga. At the end of the day, you ain't shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't shit. You get talked like you get treated like shit. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You know, I see niggas go in and out. I go to business and see niggas come home and come back. You know what I'm saying? Like some niggas, for what I hear, like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas, and honestly, nigga, I think it's, you know, some niggas get accustomed to that shit, my nigga. Like, I don't know.
That's sad, man.
You know what I'm saying, nigga? Like, you know, it's hard because, yo, you be like, get the fuck up out of here. My nigga, like, what's really good, my nigga? Like, yo, you just, you know, you got a chance to go back to the field, nigga, and to play ball, nigga, and you just fumble again, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for them new young niggas to think that shit is sweet, let me tell you something. I told you niggas earlier. I know they ain't gonna listen because, like I said, you gotta go through it. But if you go avoid going through it, man, and listen,
avoid that shit.
Yo, listen, man. Avoid that shit. You know what I'm saying? Think about twice before you make a move, do some stupid shit. It's not worth it, nigga.
Could ruin your life.
It's not worth it.
2 seconds.
Because remember, you kill a nigga or whatever, you shoot a nigga, whatever you want to do to a nigga, you killing yourself too, nigga. But you forgot that.
Your family, everybody.
Nigga, like you got caught, you doing what? You doing a quarter, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you lose your whole quarter of your life. Your whole life, nigga. You might do life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what state you in and what kind of laws they got and all that shit, nigga. They might even hang your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So my whole point is, if you can avoid that shit, listen, you gotta be out here showing for nobody. You gotta be out here trying to gang bang and all that shit, man. Yeah, that shit's cool. Whatever you want to call it, but it's not cool, nigga, when you get jammed the fuck up, nigga, or you get caught up with some shit that you can't get out of, man. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So think before you do crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at, because it's not cool, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ain't nobody gonna be there for you, nigga, when you fucking in the jam, nigga. But your family, remember that if you got one. If you ain't got one, nigga, you know you ass the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? But shit ain't sweet, nigga, whatever. Like I said, I don't wish shit on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I wish, you know, I know, like, you know, Spanish people, you know, Puerto Rican, Dominicans, you know, Mexicans, you know, whatever, you know, we grow poor sometimes, you know, we go through it sometimes, we go the easy way out, whatever. Like, yo, listen, I'm not judging nobody for what they do because I'm the last one to judge a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you gotta do. You gonna do it and do it smart, my nigga, and no, nigga, you already know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? For those who know, that's it. You know, but you can't be out here, you know, thinking that you fucking untouchable and shit like that, nigga. Let me tell you something, nigga. Listen, my nigga. Yo, listen, you're not, nigga. You're not. I'm telling you, nigga, I ain't know whatever, but you're not, nigga.
You're not invisible.
You know what I'm saying? Trust me when I tell you, you're not, nigga. You know, and both those folks, we don't know where we at right now. This is 610. This is Redding, PA. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. It's my nigga Boogie from Queens Fall Rock. You know what I'm saying? But I've been in my head. It's literally a small, you know, got some of the world is good, you know, good vibes and all that, positive things. But
Brooklyn Queens Expressway right here.
All day, baby, BQE. But you know, like I said, it's not a joke, man. Like, yo, it's not a joke, you know, bullying people, you know, bullying other kids that they got ain't cool, laughing and you know, because you got weak-minded kids, man, that go fucking hang themselves and go cut themselves and all kind of shit, man. And it's not cool because at the end of the day, remember, that's just somebody's family member, somebody's daughter, son. Doesn't, you know, this is the way life is, man. You wouldn't like it to be done with one of yours.
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? So think about that shit too, man. Or whatever. I knew the motherfuckers out nowadays, I don't know what's going on. Y'all niggas out here on some wild and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you gotta check your fucking self, man, and respect your elders, man, on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Yo, y'all niggas be smart enough to do stupid shit, to be smart enough to check yourself too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, nigga. Like, come on, if you're gonna do something, make sure, you know what I'm saying, you're doing the right thing at least, nigga. Or it's for a reason you're doing it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here doing shit for no fucking reason, nigga. Or whatever, man. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm going to talk a little bit or whatever. I'm about to sponsor a little L. You fit out here and shit, man. But listen, man, y'all got questions? We got
answers, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Comment below. Like I said, yo, whatever topic y'all want to pick, we just bringing this shit up because, you know, just reality. You know, it's a real world. What shit's going on?
We trying to spread the word, man.
You know, and we see what's going on with the youth. It's getting lost more and more nowadays, man. It's you know, the shit is crazy, man. For those parents, man, sometimes go take the kid for a drive, and if they smoke, nigga, let her L with them. Doesn't matter what you gonna do, nigga. It's too late. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that fucking strict ass parent. Oh, nah, I can't smoke with my kids and all that. Listen, that's what you're wrong at. Because you're never gonna get shot at your kids if you don't do that. Remember, it's for your benefit. You're doing it for. You know what I'm saying? To get, you know, to get close with them, to get that fucking how you say that love, that you know, that feeling, you know, they can express themselves to you. You know what I'm saying? As kids nowadays, yo, it's hard to get shit out of them.
I mean, you know, it depends, you know. It depends how old your kids is, what they into, you know. But I know what you mean, you know. But long story short, you know, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about our bad experiences, so y'all don't have to experience this shit. You know, it's not to brag. It's not to make anything sound like it's cool at all. It's to let you realize that, man, shit is sad, bro. Like, who wants to be in jail? You know what I'm saying? Who want to see shit like that? You want to hear grown men having sex, bro? You know what I'm saying? You want to see people fighting over dumb shit? You know what I'm saying? Like long story short, the first time I ever was in handcuffs, I moved to Redding when I was 15.
Okay.
And when I was 16, I cut school. I was in an alleyway smoking weed. At this time, it was the Cobras. They used to wear the black and yellow. I guess they was like the drug enforcers out here at that time.
That's in Redding, PA, correct?
In Redding, Pennsylvania. And I guess they thought I had crack on me at that time from what they told me when they caught me. But I only was trying to smoke an L. So I ran. And you know, they called me and they seen I ain't had shit, but they put me in handcuffs. They bring me to the bookings out here. They called my mother, told mother I cut school. They couldn't really do nothing because it was just a blunt. So they just let my mom fuck me up. I was handcuffed to the wall. My mom's fucked me up. She was very disappointed in me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you know I was supposed to be in school getting an education, and instead I'm in the street trying to smoke a blunt, hanging out with stupid people. So you know
you know what? It happens.
So that's the start. That's the first time I ever experienced handcuffs or whatever. And then, you know, when I was 18, I had a friend. He was from Brooklyn, New York, actually. We was both living out here. We got real cool. He decides to tell me, like, yo, let's go to Westchester to go see some chick that he knew.
All right.
So I'm like, all right, I'm with it. You know, at this time we was selling coke, man. You know what I mean? It's nothing to brag about or whatever. It's the worst mistake I ever made in my life. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have did something else, but at that time, that's what I was doing. So we were selling coke. We was reckless. I mean, we had paraphernalia. We had scales. Like we just like
distributors.
Like if any cop was to pull us over, like he knew exactly what the fuck we was doing. It was stupid and reckless. It was careless. So a cop pulled us over because my boy was in a left turning lane. And instead of making the left, he went straight in that left turning lane. So of course the cop pulled us over. It's 2 a.m. He see 2 Hispanic young men with a 30-something-year-old white woman.
Yeah, your suspect right there in the spot.
You know, we was only 18. I still remember he asked the girl, like, yo, what are you doing with these young guys? You 30-something years old. I don't remember what she told the officer, but he ended up taking her to the side. It was her car that my boy was driving at the time. And I guess she gave him permission to search the vehicle. So of course he get us out the car. He searched the vehicle. He found coke on my passenger side. He found coke on my boy passenger side. I try to take the blame for my boy because he on probation already.
Right.
They still cuff him. They take us to the precinct. Now this is my first time I'm being interrogated. They want to know where we got this shit from. We in Westchester. We like, man, we bought this shit from somebody in the corner in Reading. We don't even know. It was a random street. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So boom, they was like, well, y'all gonna go down for possession with the intent to deliver.
Okay.
So we like, yo, fuck, what the fuck? We had to get a lawyer. I had to call my mother. My mom crying. It's fucking 3 a.m.
Yeah, that age.
Yeah, I just turned 18, bro. So they send me to the big boy jail or whatever. At this time, I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to get bailed out. I don't know how this shit work. So thank God I was only in there before I got bailed out for 2 weeks.
Okay.
So those first 2 weeks was the scariest 2 weeks of my life because I'm not knowing how long I'm gonna be in here. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a nasty experience because I still remember having to get butt naked in front of the officers. I got to get fingerprinted. It's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? I was skinny as hell at that time. I'm only 18, fresh out of high school. Mm-hmm. I'm with grown ass men.
Right.
That's way bigger than me. So it was very scary, bro. You know, I'm in there with drug addicts, this fucking heroin addicts, bro. They fucking throwing up on the floor. They fucking shitting on themselves. You know, there's people with alcohol issues, man. They fucking withdrawing. They screaming like they dying. Like you seeing all types of shit, bro. It was disgusting. You got to sleep with a bunch of people you don't know. You in quarantine until they figure out what population they're going to put you into. So, you know, I had to go through all that shit, man. And that was my first real experience. And it was scary, bro. It wasn't a joke, man. Like I remember in the 2 weeks before I got bailed out, I knew it wasn't a place I wanted to be because I remember I had a cellmate. He didn't speak any English. He was Puerto Rican, right? This dude was in there for some bullshit, bro. I swear to God, bro. This dude was in there for like, his bail was like $300. And this motherfucker had nobody to bail him out, bro.
That's the see shit like that. That's
it was sad, bro.
But and it be like that. And to you,
bro.
$300 nigga might seem, you know what I'm saying, but whatever, but nigga, it be like
he
that.
He had no friends or family to bail him out, wherever the fuck he was at in Westchester, right? So mind you, I'm chilling with this dude. He don't speak English. I don't speak Spanish. This motherfucker used to sing at this all night while motherfuckers is trying to go to sleep. He used to sing the reggaeton songs, all night. It didn't bother me. I ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna let no bullshit bother me. I guess after a while, bro, people started getting tired of him fucking singing every night.
Right.
So I won't ever forget during Child Time they called it, which was lunch. Some dude came right to the table and looked my celly right in the eyes and was like, "Yo, listen, man, you keep fucking singing every night, I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. And we gonna lock it up and go in that cell." I mean, I could tell from the body language, Vaselli, even though he ain't know English, he knew what the fuck the dude was talking about, right? So he tried to play that he don't understand shit or whatever. And you know, the Spanish brothers had to break it down for him, like, yo, listen, man, this dude say he gonna fuck you up if you keep fucking singing, bro. So let me tell you, I guess the dude must have been scared of the dude because he stopped fucking singing after that shit. But the point is, like, I see little dumb shit like that, like people getting irritated over pettiness, ready to fucking
people got problems.
Ready to fight over stupid shit.
You might be there for a light case. You don't know the next thing going through. Maybe there for some other shit.
Yeah, no. That the kid that wanted to fight him, he was there for some serious shit because he told the kid, he said, that's the thing I forget to say. He said, "Yo, listen, man, you keep singing, man. I ain't got time for this shit, bro." He said, I got caught with 2 guns. I'm about to do 10 years. Like, bro, I don't want to hear your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He sunned him. He definitely sunned him, and he definitely listened. But like, I ain't know nothing about jail. I ain't know nothing. Like, I remember the first time I even took a shower. I went in that motherfucker butt ass naked because at that time I was watching so much Oz. I don't know if you remember the show, the show Oz. I thought that's how motherfuckers take showers, butt ass naked. So I'm the only motherfucker the first time taking a shower with a bunch of grown men, butt ass naked, and everybody looking at me crazy because they in underwears, and I'm the only nigga butt ass naked. So it's just like little stupid shit like that I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's embarrassing, bro. This shit is embarrassing.
I hear you. I laugh because it's just.
You know what I'm saying? I was watching too much TV, nigga. I thought everybody taking a shower. So yeah, like I said, man. So that was my first experience. Like I said, that was 2 weeks I did before I got bailed out. So I finally got bailed out.
Gotcha.
I fought my court case with my lawyer for almost a year. At that time, I moved back to Queens, New York, while I was fighting my case.
I got you.
And then I had to come out here for my sentencing. And I still remember, I thought my lawyer told me that I wasn't going to do no time. I thought the little 2 weeks and then I was going to do a drug program and probation. And they ended up telling me I had to do 3 months. So I remember, bro, that shit had me sick, bro, because I didn't think I was going to do no fucking time. So now I'm doing 3 months in the county. Dang. But not for nothing, from hearing damn, hold on. Let me see. The internet acting up. Sorry, y'all. But from hearing your story and you saying that, from all the situations you've been through and right, the prison, the county that I went to was way different, bro, because like it definitely didn't seem like it was a lot of gang shit. Like, not to say it wasn't a lot of stupidness, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of dumb shit. But it definitely wasn't a lot of gang shit. So that's one thing I could say. You know what I'm saying? But it was definitely motherfuckers ready to scrap for whatever. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers with knives, all that.
Yeah, that's a jail, right?
It's definitely shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely, they switched me to one block. There was a motherfucker that committed suicide. I was in my thing. They had to drag his body out. I don't know how much time he was going to do. And he was only in the county. So I don't know what the fuck time they was about to give him or what he knew that he did. But this motherfucker could not take it, and this motherfucker committed suicide. So I remember seeing shit like that. I remember seeing, hearing people that got fucking child molest cases and shit, like, like foul shit, like people you don't want to be around, like the scum of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
you in there, you ain't no less. I mean, that's how fucked up. You in there with the niggas.
You in there, but at the same time, we ain't no rapists or nothing.
Nah, of course not. You give an example.
Like, motherfuckers out here trying to make money and feed their families. There's motherfuckers out here raping and doing shit to kids. Like, that's the shit that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we was just out here trying to,
trying to survive.
That's all. But it's not a joke. Like, I remember they put me in the 3 months I did, for whatever reason, they were switching me block to block. There was one block where I did the longest, it was J Block. That shit had 2 other cellmates in there. So it was 3 bunks in there. So I had to sleep with two people. I still won't ever forget this one story. This is when I knew I could get into anything within a split second in jail, right? I had my 2 cellies, Keith and Smiley. Smiley was a young brother from North Philadelphia. Keith was a white dude that had a problem with crack, was from the suburbs, but used to be in North Philly all the time because that's where he used to get his crack.
Right.
So he was a wild white boy, right? So anyway, it was game night. I forget who was playing. My boy Smiley, he was talking to somebody else, right? On the block in another cell. Innocently, bro. They talking about game shit. You know, he said, my boy Smiley, like, yeah, they garbage, this and that, da. All of a sudden, I won't forget this, Jay. Some dude, yo, from the other shit. Oh, yeah, yo, shut the fuck up, man. Da. Start talking reckless. My boy Smiley, like, yo, brother, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to somebody else, blah, blah, blah. He like, yo, man, listen, man, I don't give a fuck, bro. Yo, your team, this and that. Boom, boom. So then now he talking to somebody else about sports. I guess this other dude, he was in his feelings or what, bro? He wanted to pick a fight. So it go from sports to this dude. We don't even know who the fuck this dude is. He talking about, yo, I'm gonna see you for breakfast.
Okay.
In the morning, right? So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, fuck is this guy talking about? Like, these dudes is talking about sports, man.
Right. You go from one thing.
Yeah, go from one thing. These dudes is talking about scrapping in the morning. All right.
Wait for it. We were sleeping.
Yeah, we wake up 5 a.m. for breakfast.
4:30, niggas.
Yeah, 4:30. So I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers is talking about, you know what I mean? Early as a motherfucker. So boom.
Yeah, right.
I wake up, right, like a normal day or whatever. My boy Keith wake up. My boy Smiley, for whatever reason, this day, he want to stay in his bunk a little longer or whatever. So me and Keith, we do all shit. Matter of fact, I think Smiley even skipped breakfast. So me and Keith, we eat, boom, we go back to the cell. So before we get into the cell, the dude that was talking shit that we couldn't see, he come into our cell, right? This is an old motherfucker, bro. This motherfucker's in his 50s. This motherfucker got gray hair, a gray beard. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't expected to be some grandpa looking motherfucker.
Right.
But he was fit though. I ain't gonna lie. Like he was an old nigga that he did a couple bids. You could tell. This motherfucker had a nicer body than me. So this nigga coming, he put his face in. I look at my boy Smiley, my Sully Smiley. I'm like, yo, Smiley, you really want to do this? Because you was telling me the other day you trying to go home, you just had a baby and this and that. He like, yo, listen, Boogie, let me do what I gotta do. So me and Keith, nigga, it's a little ass cell. Me and Keith, we sit on our bunks. We let these motherfuckers go in, bro, right in front of us, son. The old head come in. I would never, yo, this must be some old head shit. The old head snuffed my young boy Smiley in the throat, nigga. The first snuff he went was for my man throat. I don't know how he caught him right there, but he caught him. And it was like my man couldn't breathe, bro. My man just hit the fucking wall, and the old head started trashing him, son. The old head started trashing my man. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Smiley was gonna put in work because Smiley was from North Philly. He used to talk that shit. So I'm like, yo, maybe Miami, it's an old dude. Yo, the old dude, like that was a day that shit showed me, like, yo, bro, age, none of that shit matters, bro. Like I seen this old 50-some-year-old dude trash this 25-year-old dude, bro. Like nothing. Like it was so bad that when the old head left, the fucking COs came because they heard all the fucking scuffling. The TV that we had a TV in there, that shit dropped. The commissary was all over.
Right.
Nigga, me and Smiley, the youngest niggas in there. Keith, old head. The CO store, I beat up Smiley because he was leaking. So I was like, I ain't fight him. They was like, yo, what you do to him? I said, I ain't do shit to him. And they was like, so who did what? I was like, I don't know. Ask him. He the one bleeding. So of course the COs asked him, and I ended up finding out that he ended up snitching, bro. He ended up telling on the old head. The old head had to get fucking moved off the block. And this is just like, you know, this is just like in the first month of me doing my little 3-month joint. So like, it just made me realize like, yo, bro, it's a whole lot of bullshit you do not want to be around, bro. Like,
nah, that's a fact, man. I mean, you know, like I said, man, it's Listen, man, and take advice, man. I mean, you know, like I said, eventually maybe you don't. You learn on your own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, you know, it could be worse. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we know it all, we don't know shit.
Nah, you don't know shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, positive vibes. You know, that's what it's really about, honestly, man. And
yeah, man. There's too many ways to make money these days, bro. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Like, man, you don't need to do the quick route. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
man, trust me, it's not gonna pay you. It's not gonna pay you all.
You know, that's why we trying to do this podcast shit. Like, we trying to stay positive. We selling cars. We selling mopeds. We doing whatever, whatever it takes, bro. Like,
you know, on a positive, you know,
on a positive note, man. Like, it's
you know, being humble, you know,
yeah.
and being sociable.
Yeah.
You know, once again, you know, they got questions, we got answers, man. Comment below. Really means a lot. Y'all do whatever, man. Like I said, you can pick a topic. Doesn't matter, whatever. We just throwing it there, whatever, you know.
Our experience.
You know, more or less, and like it's more to come. And like I said, man, this is like a little preview.
It's gonna be other people's experiences.
You know, we're gonna have people here talking about their own experiences, and we have a whole different topics.
Entrepreneur shit.
Right, we're gonna have from incarceration, entrepreneurs, you know, self-made, you know, everything in between.
Fatherhood,
everything, man. Early fathers, early mothers.
All
that, man. What's going on today? Today's world, you know. As I'm seeing, a lot of couples broken up. You know, we're gonna get into that topic. Why? It's that, you know, what's really going on behind, you know, closed doors. You know, but like I said, I don't been slacking. Supposed to come back on. You know, but I got stuff actually going on. You know, Mother's Day just passed, so you know we got a lot of things out the way. But we back now on some real shit. Like I said, we're gonna try to do this shit at least 2 to 3 times a week. Depending who's coming, you know, who's coming in the show, coming live, and what topic we're gonna talk about. And you know, like I said, it could be your topic. Like I said, man, you got questions, you got answers, man. Yeah. You know, comment below once again. Or whatever, man. Give us a feedback. Let us know what's going on. You know, maybe next topic will be about yours. Yeah. Just comment below.
Spark it up, baby. Spark up a topic.
You already know, baby. Y'all
we don't only spark up trees. You know what I'm saying? We don't.
Nah. For those who understand what local means.
I mean, you ain't even gotta smoke trees on the show. You want to spark up a topic? Come through. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But I'm definitely gonna be sparking it up.
Nah, of course, man. Definitely, man. It was good once again, man. You know, being a host. You know, like I said, comment below. I got questions. We got answers, man. It's my nigga Boogie. You know what I'm saying? Without the hoodie. J.O., you know, love and direct.
Spark it up,
See y'all soon, man. Spark it up, baby.
Spark it up. We out.